Like we say here on the Budget Titus channel, if you can't afford to buy it, wait till someone dumps it and then fix it. I found this dumped on the road, so I crammed it in the back of my tiny Econo box and hoped that it didn't fall out on the way back. It's an Athlete's Fitness AF430. The first thing I did was plug it in and hit the switch, and the light came on, but the dash was dead. I remember when I grabbed this frame that it pulled on the wires, which I'll tell you why later, so that was my first thought. So I removed the 4 screws and popped the cover. And sure enough, the wires were broken. It actually looked like they had broken before, and someone had patched them up. That got the dash running, but now the safety key was missing. The safety key ended up being a magnet that holds this button down with a tether that you clip onto yourself, so if you fall off it kills the machine. For manual start, just hit the start button. And then just select the speed. I chickened out at 205 because there's no way anyone can stay on that thing at that speed. The next problem was the incline. You selected it, but it wouldn't incline. I could hear the actuator move about a quarter of a turn, but when I went to grab it, it just fell to the ground. And that's when I noticed the bracket had snapped through its narrowest point. It was this broken bracket that allowed the frame to move to break the wires to the dash. To fix it, you need a full penetration butt weld, so you put a big V groove on the outsides and a small one on the inside. Then you just do a root run on the inside, grind out the big V on the outside till you hit the root run, and then fill it up till it's level. Now that I've only got 80% of its strength back, I have to reinforce it with this thick 12mm flat bar. Back at the incline button, the actuator again only lifted about a quarter of a turn, and that's when I found this button on the motherboard. This button resets the travel of the actuator, so all you have to do is hold it down and let the table lift to its highest point until it stops on its limit switch, and then just release it, and now it will go back down, and that's the travel it's got from now on. I have no idea why this thing has an incline, because it has such a small travel you don't even feel it. It's probably more a gimmick. You could probably add more initial incline by undoing the bottom bolt of the actuator and screwing it out a bit, but that's up to you. On the dash, The mode controls time, distance and calories. And program goes through the 100 pre-programmed presets. On the graph, that's the incline going up and down. The fold-up option requires you to lift the treadmill base and let the gas cylinder lift it. You can see the top shroud rest on the bottom cylinder as a kind of a lock, and all you have to do is move it over until it lines up and slides over each other. $0 in a couple hours. Ta-da!